Hey guys, hello and welcome. Today we're doing Wildermyth, and I'm gonna be the hunter. My brother's going to be the stick, and this is the one NPC. So let's begin. And Esther will be splints. There are many stories in this. But yeah, this book. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. I can make my death sound really ridiculous. Alright, then I shall at least start it serious. Here in my yondering country, something in the woods is very strange. Wait on only by an unreal list of errands. A young man named Sam takes the seasonal road to the town of Wandering. I have to get the news from Madame Chabora. She wants to hear the Hales rumors too. All these ominous and sky reading. Pick up salt, pick up bear. Pick up in her book. That'd be useful. And on my way back, though, could always use a rope. Breeze is light that day. Birds are timid. In fact, the whole world is taking a breath, ready to leap in the sea. I'm there already? Huh? Here's the hard part. Getting Lone Wolf out of the house. I'm sure there's some broken winged birds the woman decided to take care for, and that smoke. The twin flames roost among the far-off rooftops. Sam hurried towards the town, thinking Lone Wolf, a young woman who he knows since boyhood. Love at first sight. My toothpaste has to be like mine, but I don't want to do that. Lone Wolf, don't breathe the smoke. I'm coming. Don't be dead. Okay, we've got to take out the fire. So let's do this. Yes, right. Okay, fire's out. Open the door. Knock knock. A home. Standing is alright. Breathe some. Lone Wolf, we can put these fires out. Come outside and help. Knock knock knock. Lone Wolf. Donk 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 donk. Sam doesn't know. Door unlocked. Why is no one? Oh, I guess it. Lone Wolf shows the day and oh yeah, fire? Yeah, so you noticed. Get inside. Lamb. Your bow? Yeah, my bow. The blaze is secondary. Its dooms details a herd of those hideous, afflicting-looking beasts. I stumped in. I managed to trap one behind the house. Small victory. Well, stay put is not a plan. Sorry to say. Right, so here, I've got some tools around. You've always been, strong. So I'm thinking together we can at least drive it off. Together? Pitchfork. You know, in case we... Don't worry, Sam. I'll be right here. Open the door when you're ready. Alright, just let me stand in front of you. Protected. I've got the roof. Who's throwing sloppy around beneath its ruins? Dragon below is agony. Okay. It has revealed itself. Take me. Yes, dodge. Time to stretch. Oh, it's blocked me. Got it. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, don't know what happened there. Phew. We, phew. Did it get you? I some bandits inside. Wow, you can really fight them. The creature's dead quiet. It seems to slip from life in a few stunts he's something. They spend a piece of the day getting the flames under control. The damage isn't as bad as it could have been. Townsfolk emerge from hiding to fight fires and clear debris, some full of curiosity and others visibly haunted by what they see. God damn it. Lucky Wah could be in trouble. Are you with me? Come on, let's keep our word. Lucky Wah? He's at the ruined tower by now. Kind of outside the hike given our late start. Maybe, but later start won't help. Lucky Wah be waiting for us. What happened today could be happening ever, could it? Something about that tower is just stuck in my mind. It's like when you get apple skin in your teeth. I know, I knew that sensation that you described. Yeah? Anyway, I just think we said we'd meet him. We should, the tower in the hills, you should be there. Yeah, once, once. Wait, you've been there? God damn it. Yeah, once. I actually looked at the tracks. They came and they go that direction. Sam and Moore followed the pounding path of the monstrous beast, hoping for the best and dreading every other possibility. We're friends. A woodless wild passage between them, but quiet and only heightens their worry. You know Rocky Wah longer than I have. He's pretty capable, I feel like. Oh. Yeah, Rocky Wah is a little unserious sometimes, but he doesn't often disappoint me, you know? Weird things do tend to happen around him, but I say he's probably up there now. Figuring things out. The previous night, the tower where Rocky Wah had arranged to meet Sam and Lone Wolf is a place he often used to escape to as a boy. He knows its rooms and floors so well, he could survive being chased through them. And now I wait, I suppose. Dusk gets deep as rain puddles in here. Alive is alive. Better have a plan if there's beast breaks through. Dum, 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 dum. What do you say, beast? Even you must be bored. The tower has outlived generations. Now it's little more than a strange net for spiders, owls, and twistling lovers. But as the old will tell you, precious things go overlooked in ruins. What large aimed the bones of failure is often the dream that drove it. That book, why have I never... Easy there. I guess you're wondering why I'm talking to myself, huh, beast? I'm also wondering. Wacky Wah bent to pull it loose. Oh, the bug behaved heavier than its slender spine suggests. Wild myth. Look at all this. Full of strange stories, the folklore of folks long forgotten. Circle of the ancients is wild nonsense. How a woodcutter can read the rings inside the old trees to find the exact moment a grove began to call itself forest. Gift of inscriptor. The purpose of unlikely legend. that only spider-remembered women craft a written language. She trapped ants between the vellum and pressed them so that long and relentless that they become letters. The Wundware quilters tells an assembly of very old people who, instead of dying, take up quilting. They live together, speaking, rarely making them maleficent quilts. Ah! Wacky Rai reads the last word of the final tall tale. A few blank pages are left. This book. Something in him feels like it's coming loose, but he can't tell exactly what. There's room in this for another story. It's called I'm Stuck Here. Alright, then I should at least start it serious. Here in my wandering country, Wacky Rai writes the words already. Ominous have formed in the fabric of everything, and he's beginning to recognize them now. Some are just misgiven. They crept through his body like sorceress echoes, ones who wakes with. Others are more substantial. Now they see lightning plain, a promise of thunder. For in the wild black woods where birds once belled, a hateful silence. Pain that light Wacky War's head subsided. I made it to morning. He lowered his bleary eyes. His story lies before him, luminous script. Empty pages have sprouted behind it. Why do I feel powerful? Oh, you got the stuff. Well, beast, it's time I'm getting out of here. We got a rogue. It's Boomba! Being going to lie. Thank you for moving. You're burned out of sleep. Oh dear. More monsters roam the ruins halls and rattle the rotten furniture. But Wacky Wa moved quietly, sensing his way in the dark. Daylight lands on his wrist. Cool wind smooths his tired eyes. Did I make it? I did, didn't I? He closed the tower door, telling to make no noises. That was the mystic arts, but I did. Right tower? Where did I get it from? Could it just happen? Is it just one of those things? I'm sorry. Things a man born with that might blossom in his life when he needs them. People would be so mad at me, but fortune lights a smile, they say. Lucky Wa! Maybe it's starlight. I understand it deeper. Lucky Wa! You right there? Hey, Wacky Wa! Something's happened. Yeah, I forgot you two were coming. I'm sorry, I just had the weirdest night and day, and some saved my life. We barely made it out here. Yeah, see the smoke on the horizon from the town? Yeah, that ward. It burned. Things are different than they were. Hmm. Yeah, well, I don't know if you ever seen something quite like this. A monster, sure we have. We slay the monsters. Hmm. Well, I'm a wizard. Meow. He's a wizard. There he is. He's a wizard. I'm gonna cheat. Do, 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 do. And we are friends. That should be it. Mm. Okay. What am I doing? Okay, we're gonna do. Okay, then no. Let's go to next. We fight as a group. We lean a little on our abilities to strike at range. Maybe sounds good. A perfect understanding isn't like to emerge. What these beasts are, where they came from, what drove them to attack the towns of Wildermyth. But letting them nest here feels like the wrong idea. Oh, it's clutter. My bad. Input absolutely welcome if necessary. For us all to feel good about this. Anyway, a plan, do we have one? Courage or... Okay, we're gonna go for history. Alright. Let him finish battle, we should say. Okay, we need these friends. I should send some first. I feel like you should open this door. Nah, I should open this. Well, we found them. I'll go behind and... Right, then... We put you behind Sam. There we go. Yay. The lesson misshapen. Creature folds its bones and dies. Blue flows dark in the dust. It's fascinating. The grim colour in the veins. What it means. A signet probably. Today has put a reality in a spiritual kind of. Yeah? Days drop, day rise. Dusk is sweet. Sunrise sweeter. It's not long before they clean the old tower up a bit. But still a thousand questions when this place excites. Even the oldest book says very little of what we've now seen. Monsters come from myths. But where did the myth come from? I suppose we learn the real now. Let's not wait to be overrun. We are companions of heroes. Now we walk the land. We will fight people who need us. We'll give ourselves a name and make sure it's one they sing. Sounds like you've thought about this. We become the Smithy War, steward of winter. Maybe Finfaith. What about the Night Walkers? Here comes the Night Walker hunting during the night, blah blah blah. But not night, we'll do it daytime and night. Night Howler. No? Because we've got a goofball, we've got a leader, and we got someone who's a healer. What do we call ourselves? The weirdo? The bumhole. Event and name is sung at Merlin Visual. Event? Ooh, name the song, we're going too far. We got 3 friends which were having along. I got some, we got whack. We use us for jobs. The wah! What are these creatures called? The Vigil Howlers. The Vigil Hunters. Not good. Vigil. They're not called that. Divine. No. I want to go Monster Hunter. Let's see. My brother's a rabbit. Me and my twins are technically wolf. She's like a demon wolf with horns. Wild. Well. I call us myth hunters. Oh well. After that, the 3 of them are inseparable. Rumors are rampant. Heroes are needed. This world has been flooded in sorrows, but its defenders are joined by a fire by night. These two don't look happy. It's like, oh, you guys want to hit a joke? Well, here are the followers, but tales of the wild hunters be remembered. Oh. Okay. Why is he up there? I want to prepare everything. You never know. got someone here who wants through. Hold on. How many people can we have? I think we can have all heroes. Okay. Michelle. I'm gonna shrink her. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna shrink you into oblivious. If you're Michelle. I think Michelle suits that. She has no bloody beard. I see a flirt, curious, and dreamer. Let's create a personality. She's definitely more romantic than I think. Definitely a poet. Yeah. Then here. There we go, that should be her done. Okay. Okay, looks like I'm walking. You're back! I saw you leave a while ago. I did, but it occurs to me that we need more help. If we're going to have any kind of impact on the Gorgon and Wondering, it is right here, so are you interested? I have to confess, a crest fallen when you almost off. A start of once in a lifetime tale has stopped itself in front of me, and then it slipped away just as quickly. Oh, I didn't realize you could have said something. But now the opportunity has returned. A call to answer. You're it, so you're in. Wholeheartedly, what sort of skills do you need the most? We'll go for this. Another soul to stand. Prepare the crew. Wacky wow, we have a wife for you. So this, where's the story? So the story's down here. So we're gonna go here. So let's get her prepared. Well, hello. See, my brother here needs a wife. And you fit perfectly. Okay, you find yourself and good friends with me. And good friends with them. And then. Okay, we're gonna now scout out ahead. Before we do that, I've got to do is save. And we're going to go and consult for battle. A weird rhythmic noise filtered through the trees. It's getting louder. It's because we're getting closer. Over here, an Asian ox leans its bulk against the beech trunk. Blood, blood pools from its painting nozzles. Early stage of the gorgon sickness. The ox doesn't flinch from lone wolf approach. She noted the wound at the base of its neck. There's something in there. A blue. What looks like a blue pomegranate seed. It's as big as my fist. Yes?
Okay, I get the tissue, please.
Okay then. I got a skull finger. Let me try and dislodge the seed. Okay, let's try it. Michelle fingers into the wound and planked the seed nearly free of its nesting place. Dog bows its head, feeling nothing. Michelle? In a few moment, the ox breathing normalized. The muscles relaxed. It's taking tentacle steps to the edge of the clearing. Incredible. That's when the gang of infliction beasts filtered out the trees. Get ready for a fight. They don't lunge, they remain still and stare. They recognize the seed in Michelle's hand and absorb the visible recovery of the orcs. Their collective sight. When they lie down, the light in their eyes dimmed and dies. The ox wanders free. Okay, you understand that he said, and then Michelle, you're gonna be shield. Wildermyth. I'll wait everyone into it. And we have defeated them all. That's it. And what are we doing from here? And hide. Yeah, we want to set some defense. Ooh, I've optimist. Things in the Clover Pass are drunk and or asleep. The last greasy light bubbles in quiet windows. At least mostly quiet. La la la. The woman's going to drink herself into the ground. Mary the Mary Stumbler scrapes along the back alley, fragments of foaming songs falling after, fading into the doom. The night doesn't slosh so easily in every belly. Eat some bad pork rust or too much beer. Just lately, I don't know. Don't worry about it. I know what it is. I don't even know what it is. You're out of shape. Have to exercise more. Have to get your blood going, your lungs pumping, and clog your thoughts. Let you expel the bad express the goods. Get you that full body health. He's like, nope. No, Wolf. Normal people don't. What? What's that face for? Because I just had the perfect idea. There's this mythical order. They live out in Scotland. They are all about training the body and shackle the mind. I'm sure they teach us one or two tricks. At least give us a quite the meal. So they set out this morning. Yeah, let's go. Let's get inside us. Oh, they got no sorry mode. Over generation, a modest compound has grown near Ivorpool altar. Some folks have come here to gain wisdom and strength, while others grew up inside its protection. It's a place of relaxation, excursion inhabited by an order of knights focused on peaceful honoring their bodies and mind to work in concert. Are we disturbing you? Please pardon us. Every sword is free sword. Oh really? There is the sword of intention, the sword you balance and swing, and the sword consequence, when all three are aligned, the purpose and decision. Only then may you strive to be true. Want some bread? Yeah. Without another word, he turns and leads them down the hill path, darkened and dappled by the sun-fretted cloud cover. Into the spellless tree field, one greenstone land, marked by low dental walls. There it is, a nice nut loaf. I do appreciate your solemnity and thoughtfulness, but I'm here for some kind of, well, there's apparently a group of philosophers night making their home around here. Is that you? You mean the Rawless Order? Yeah. This is us. You want training then? I see. The wise Sikh doesn't ask for bread, but for the skills of baking. Still, are you prepared for how sweety it gets? Yes. Yeah. Oh, alright. We do our own laundry every day. It's part of being tough. Well then, pleased to meet you. I'm Vilgan Crumster. Brightening the thought self and the meat self together begins with your name, but only the beginning. Together we make the metaphysical much less meta and lot more physical. Over the next week, we train, eat, and sleep on a schedule. Villain style is health speed, according to potential, grit and relentlessness, and exploring and studying. I think we need help. So it's week full of anvil lifting, table hops, and hog dogging. Sunset approach on their final days of training. Vengan leads them into the closeness of the nearby woods. Resinous air sparkles, he halts. You have to understand, a body is magical and magic is limitless. Observe you, I see, you're restrained by your inability to access it. The geometry inside. Geometry? Geometry inside us. Interesting. The shape you make, your muscles and bones. What folk thinks of us magic and infernal energy is present within our own inner element. You can channel and enact it through your body if you consider and practice enough. That is the meaning of uniting the thought self and meat self. That makes you powerful. Well, but how important would you say the core is? Shouldn't I beast it? Oh, do. Well, a well-sculptured core is very attractive. Uh-oh, random encounter. Out of sudden, a shadow knot of smoky comes and bush. Okay, we've got health and speed. Into battle! I'll put you there, protector. Where did they come from? Were we betrayed? No, no, that was just Sharon and the Will. Stand up, you rascals. The Austin's dead culture rise successfully to their feet and took off their disguise. England takes it serious. Hi there. This is cool lady Searle, and that's floppy cumulus or is Vela. Think of it as a final test, an easy one, perhaps given your ability, but once you're certainly passed, I guess we go back to our nightly philosophy. I better think of it as philosophy 19. Am I right? Phew, oh god, they're gone. But anyway, what was I saying about enlightenment? Ah yes, suppressing our limits always takes our refiguring. We're redoing the line beside ourselves. If we do it with carefulness and wisdom, the new shapes inside us grow more elegant to the geometry of magic, primitive of all things. They leave the woods as a small silent procession, bidding their instructor farewell and embark on a journey across the night. We walk along enough that all the stars are shrouded. It's strange, flesh, blood, missiles. These are beasts, things not magical. They bind themselves together when they break. We know their proper forms and work by nature. To assure them, Anyway, we've got some good exciting enough. But always been what place inside from which I reached out, and which the invisible arms of the world can reach me. But to think of it as someone's physical, I don't know. Mistakes from that keeps marching to the verge of dawn. Things back and God had dragged me out of that tavern. So return to favour and drag me back to it. Ten dodge. Go back to this place. Oh yeah, Alright, that's it then. Go. Alright. Another day, another nothing day. Here a bookmaster, top of the humble but hale tavern, creates this wind over heights. The Highland folks live fairly far apart. This is their gathering place. But I'm saying it's done. No more music. No more muff watching. Hush your gums over there. No one's booting you out. You lush. Hey you. Now we've found a black bear in a dead man's house once. Pretty scrappy and ill positioned. Spider City, I bet, up in those rafters. Only thing it beats is the outdoors. Now a newcomer's come into the picture. He's dream for coins clicking, Theda and frame. But apparently it's all the old man still had. Rotten mustard so it come out of the house. This black and chest high bear. Chest high? Chest bear. Smells fine but looks awfully flammable. Telling you never saw a creature. Poor thing was pooping as it ran. I guess that's why they say it. You never eat bad mustard. You're the one who hopped on it though, Numeran. Are you the locals? What? Huh? The locals, liverboats living about here. Just because I bought this place, so you brought it her, and you think that makes it yours? Well, yes. Is what I was saying. You, Numeran, telling you they sold the here. Help me drink this, so it'll be a secret. Tim Coinrich purchase. Come to survey his new property. Inside, inside is a bored, a laboring woman who used to get in her way. So they fight like chickens, but as we must suppose, it's likely they fall in love. Or maybe they drunk messed up. Phew. Let's get the middle one. The night it rains thick and cold. Who knew blinding storm could come on that fast? You said you grabbed my journal, right, love? The oilcloth tight. Laughter and light pour through the open in. Off the welcome door flung wild like that. Probably because they smell. More travellers, gather the stools. Gather stools? If you're coming in, then welcome. I hope you don't mind. We're a little disorganized, but Nimrod here is, she's helped me a lot. Being met this morning is actually a comfort to see some real fighting folks. My darling can be quite charming. Careful now. Yeah, so can I. So can I have, you know. Some and the others have given this wild land a walking through and called it safe, or safe enough. There's another nothing night to waste before heading home. Good luck to them. A little warmth never hurt in the wilderness. Oh, shut them together. The rest will do them all same good. Legend point. And fabric. Mine. Okay, first. Okay. Then we go here, here, and then we go to that mission there. Go. I've got to save. Man, the sunflower and the silver fog floats from the trees where a shadow pools. Shell, stop for a second. The fog is getting denser at this rate. We lose our ability to navigate. Perfect atmosphere, isn't it? Ever heard the story of the old Michelle, the mountain ghost? Quiet forms a fence around them, impenetrable. The rain air almost altered Oakree? Pretty odd. I think we need to not stand here. Let's get to the trees, at least those solid. They halt just inside the shelter of the pines. The dark air cling wet, the trunks they press to dampen their palms. I don't like tree clinging, generally. And then something vast moved beside them. Slowly I I cannot speak. I can only glow. It passed to enormous, to be seen, impossible silence. You're alright. We're alright. Let's walk between. Night falling. The fog wanders away, clinging to the filthy outline of the gargantuan shadow. Let's find the others. Maybe they saw it too, maybe they saw it better. Our others take a look now. Trails go cold quick in the dark. Okay, let's go to Michelle. Falling wolf, where that intelligent creature of yours? It's reckless, Michelle. Alright, I got him. The night empty of silence, fills against with noises, crickets and owls, scuttering, ferrets. Approximating where the giant had passed, they said there are no footprints. Or are there? Pools of green light are spaced along between the unbroken pine trunk, perhaps at the distance to match the things who stride. Even as they watch, the light pools rapidly shrink into ground, drying and sinking, perhaps just fading like starlight. Michelle wants to stood over one of these and scrap the earth away from the edge of her sword. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Careful! She plumps a golden seed from the ground. It tries to burrow deep. It sighs her gasp, but then floats, settling into the air. Rattle, rattle. Think we've got some flies to wait spot. Snatching the seed, Michelle secures it in her pocket. A shout in the distance, right? Certainly worth a try. Lucky wah, Sam! Their friends find them. But so do their enemies. We found a seed. Eater. Okay, I see them over here. Uh-oh. Oh, you almost. Oh. Once again, the night air belongs to the songs of ordinary creatures. Now why I hate the night battles? Can't tell why my clothes are wet. Everyone's still here? Shall unknown will recount what they saw, a colossal stirring silent through the silver fog. The others never saw more than the great banks of the mist separating them. They make a further search for the sign of a giant passing, but are forced to camp precisely hours from the sunrise. Haven't found nothing. Later, gone in a minute of the seed. Still planted on the sunblessed hillside in a bed of soft earth. Who knows what it will sprout? Okay, got some more creatures. Alright. And let's put 4. And save as well. Okay. So I noticed I was being kind of wet, and because why? I took a break with a book and lost track of time. That's my guess. This peddler may know. Oh, peddler woman. Who? Pardon us, Queen Barbacella. We wondered if you'd seen a lady pass this way, dressed for a wilderness. Well, first, I'm not saying anything. Could have been any time in the past couple of days. Where you came from? Small village near what we used to call Barley Glassling. Not barely glancing where she was heading, giving it a look, but you never saw her. Sorry, no, but listen. Folks have been disappearing back there, but I don't know what's got into them. But it's not safe. I packed my thing. I'm heading out. Your friend? Well, I hope you find her. The woman in her car rolled along. Wait, you don't think Lone Wolf's hiding under all that junk, do you? That'd be perfect. Or perhaps he was disguised as a peddler. By the sound of it, there's something worth running from up ahead. And there where we sent her. Later, anything near you? No, it's a little village, but I doubt they're all packed in there. From a gully among the rocks, rises a brief gust of voice. Hear that? Come, great one, come, great one, come, great one. Come, great one, come, great one. Shouldn't you ask a little more nicely? Hush up, you. Yeah, hush. Come, great one, we brought you a gift. Spare us. Lone Wolf. The urgent cries and amber torchlights are easy to follow in the otherwise still night. Lone Wolf cage makeshift but sturdy. For sacrifice, isn't it? Shh. Not if we stop it. Attempt to reason with them. Good neighbours, Lord and foe. Listen, there's no tip for blow. Okay, we're going to reason with them. Trying to get us killed, stranger? Or just yourself? That one of ours you have in your cage. I would do that. I have to keep her alive. Michelle? This is the price of survival. Our own are not exempt. The Great One demands sacrifice, and we have no choice but oblige. No choice at all? What are you saying? And what is this Great One? You haven't seen it. The Great One. It comes with a host of misshaped beasts. Monster it burns, it eats, or else it rages and kills across the countryside. So we kill it. Huh? We kill it? Won't we? Guess so. You really mean that? You stand in its way? Do you battle with deadly monsters? Why? Call it a comedic curiosity, I think. I kind of just want to see it for myself. If we fail, then it gets to eat us anyway, doesn't it? Either way, you're safe. Well, I see no harm in letting you try. Don't expect us to throw our lives in with yours. The villagers' throats swiftly passed up their homes. Michelle, Wakiwa, and Sam breaks Lone Wolf out of her prison. Depressing how fear nudged weak hands towards evil. From within the cave, a blue glow grows in a hungry growl. Oh, the Great One. Fancy you being here. Yay, gone. Okay, I think we should go this way. My. We have done both down here. Okay, here's one from the side. Oh no! used to ask, its minions are dead or scattered. Lone Wolf and the rest make their way, worried to return from the cave in the gully. Sam, thank you. I wasn't sure if... Oh, Lone Wolf, I wouldn't leave anyone behind. They didn't hurt you, did they? I wouldn't leave anyone. Is that all it is? Dawn climbed onto the distant hills as the old village spokesman sheepishly approached, trailing a young man with fiery eyes. Let me first thank you, stranger. My name is Roger Stern, and my parents were among the first sacrificed to that thing by this man and his posse. We all, well, we all wound up under their thumbs. In any case, you've broken their power, and we're wrested our homes back. You and yours will be welcome here for the rest of the numbered days, and in our humble village your name shall never fade. Huh? Oh, that's not the first time. As the morning stretched, Lone Wolf and the others head out of refusing an offer to stay in favor of getting on the road. The people here were strong, believing in our courage of the wheeled hunters. The lair of the Great One will be overgrown with flowers and memorials to the innocents who died there. The story will ring through generations. Legendary point 3. Master! The golems have come. Now we should defend our spawns. Here we go then, Wolf. Chosen to buy and take the fight to them. Use your knowledge of the land and approach. Okay, let's do that. We know the land. Okay. Alright, we've got some people here. Alright. I'm just gonna change the hair. Barley sesame. I know we're not going to see him again, but hey, what can I say? Can you wait there? Okay. Sam, you're going to be with Wacky Wah. Michelle and me are going to be over here. And you're going to be here with them. He's going to be over here with me and Michelle. Okay, he's gonna be here with himself. Oh, hello! And you, sir, in a plum tree. You're gonna go with them. There you go, everyone's spotted ways. Arrows! Okay, we did it. I thought there were more. Okay, that's clear again. Okay, we're gonna scout this. There. And some more. And then, okay, cleared an infection. Then we're gonna save. And then we're gonna salt. What would you do then, Mother, if you found your heart racing at the thought of another, someone you stood beside through danger, and then you mean someone, not Wakiwa? Well, that's natural, I suppose. I'll really wait. What I wonder if that were me. Stop that mumbling. There's a sound. His hushed voice and careful footstep approach down the overgrown path. To some ears, even the muffled noises are perfectly loud. Scoff. Come forward, strangers. If you're friendly, come forward slowly. Silent, perhaps a minute of it is all the answer that emerged from the thick wall or bush. Then, Ugin, you dolt. We're not fooled by this. We're prolonging invincible. Yes, mistress. Should I offer myself? Introduce us. We hear you. Who there? Oh? You look like experience, whatever you are. Bandits, rogues, not hunting for a captive, I hope. What good are more mouths to feed? Well, oh, move it, you fool. How are you so miserable at this? So, mistress, here, take my arm. Pair of travellers clumped free of their clothes, fine but a tad filthy. Hello, strangers, I'm Ogun the servant, and appearance, appearance to this prestigious and lovely woman who, perhaps we shouldn't use your real name. That's Quinnis. Oops, she knows her name. And why wouldn't she? Gwyneth is a dream chanter, poet, and peerless singer. Possible to turn away an ear when she plungs strings, spinning yarns, deploying her famous spell. Well, you don't seem like a threat. Come sit by the fire. We're not in any kind of bad business. By the fire sounds grand. Lone Wolf, mistress? Small, the small camp settled a little awkwardly. Introduction go round. So if thereafter Michelle can't help herself, she bends Quin's ear. Yours was the first performance that actually moved me in a genuine way. I don't often go for serious poetry, the capital P kind of, but I was there when you sang Staffelers and Putter Follis. I heard about your renditions Russian spoke for an audience of a crust people, not a dry eye, they say. Yes, yes, I remember those days. I try not to miss them. Oh, mistress, you don't need to say it. I do, though. Just that nothing lasts forever. Bad fever took my lofty resistors from me. My volume performance is such a physical thing. Most folk forget that. I'm weak nowadays. I lean on him. My students are gone there, mistress. I would love to show that gift to you again, but it's gone now. Only memories remain. Why not try a small song, even if it's quiet, even if it's just a shadow of you? We like it. Well, I could try. It's been a few years. All of its engines pulled her instrument from its case and hum a collection of her collects in her throat. Then ebbs to rise again, spilling between pitch and stops. Don't strain yourself, mistress. It's good night. I think I may have a few verses in me. First she moves her finger over the string and la la la. Dun, 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 dun. My father wrote this for me. It was my first song. Now she begins to sing. I sit inside the winter moon, looks down on me. But place that I've been all. I'm not fucking singing this. Are you, mistress? But she shakes her head and fingers the notes. That was my father's lullaby. It's not written down, is it? My life, I now has been blessed. That night before the fight, how it grew past quite quickly. And I know the Lord's doing my bum. Oh, you bumhole. Need reaction. Oh. Achievement not. Change my user to try it, guys. Alright. Alright. Let's check someone's relationship before doing anything. Alright, everyone's fine here. Fine. Alright, everyone's done. Okay, now we're back to the main mission. Control. Okay, before a result, we're going to save. None of us knew what had changed that the beast who roamed our wild fields. We knew something lived inside them. Blue burning hate that frenzied them, then left them still. And the stone sentence, worse and more deadlier than any venom. Today we will finally find out where it came from and why it wouldn't stop. Well, Echo Hedge looks mostly intact. Maybe the room is on trim. Dead from distance might appear to sleep. A smile. Personally, I'm expecting things to go smoothly. I know. Be safe. We approach the town of Echo Edge. It's completely silent. I'm gonna go here. You're gonna go here. You're gonna go here. And I'm gonna go over here. And now we see the stakes, don't we? I don't know what to say, and how many more are there? The tracks they go up that barn door. I wonder if there's more stones people in there. Whatever did this could still be inside. Oh. Well, hello. I see you built yourself now. Alright, you're gonna go in there. We're gonna go to that building. And me and Michelle. Oh, never mind. It revealed itself. Ah, missed me. Oh, there's another one. Without Michelle. I'm down. Oh, twins. Down easy. Oh. Come down. Okay, we're gonna block each other, are we? No, it's still blocked. Okay, didn't he? Well, hello. Okay, no, the thing was fucking about, so I had to do it again. So, yeah. No, it was slow, so I had to replay it. I forget bad mods. What did it? And every game I play, Peter, if I create Peter in my games, or even me, he's got babies. And there's me, I'm like, I want babies with my... Every game hates me. Yes. Open door. And what? I'm gonna go here. Oh look, we'll be able to win some monsters, and I think I'm gonna get a lily attack. God damn it, that wasn't prepared. Never mind, maybe. Ooh, did you? Okay, you can't really go that far, can you? Um, victory! My pants are dry, my pants are still dry. You did good, Rocky Wow. You're certainly not your standard flow move. The Hulk creek checker streams from its many wounds. Pages can spin course along the appendage to the extreme of its body, then whoosh, swipe. No! The spring tremendous tail flicks across the barn. It plunges at Sam like he has a straw doll. His weapons falling useless from his hand as he plunges him in. Sam, don't panic! The voice leaks from Sam's mouth. It's a wrong voice, weird and discordant, like someone's fretting and trying for doors. You never picked one up. Still, yourselves, bones, dice, fist of peace in my words. I can make it die. You are not alive. You are not alive to us. Weak lungs and small eyes. Steps of spilling bones, thin blood that will so readily betray you. Why feel for your life so numb? It doesn't have to be this way. We grant your life at ease. You think I fail on life as you do? I am Gorgon, the master of Ulstryx, has promised us success. The voice dissolved into a sound like rain or a distant wave, wiggling grip tightened. Tentacles invade Sam's ear. Stop! Rocky Wild leaped forward and in an instant Mr. Soul leaped off the iron hook, metal ribbon and little loud. Stop, I say! Saw sliced into its neck and off the great beast. Gah! Sam forced free of its tentacles. As Lone Wolf and Michelle rushed over to make certain of the Gorgon's demise, Rocky Wild supports Sam, helping him stand. Sam, you there? Run Pew? This story afflicts spread from Sam's ear. Sam. This isn't over. I saw its mind. Stone was in its claws. Sam takes the stone from Lone Wolf's arm, turns it in from front of his eye, cuts in a slender sunbeam that slice the barn wall. The stone stones lick the Gorgon's blood. His face is grown with an decay image. The word in Rogon's head was Ulstryx. This town echo hedge has people, even these monsters. I don't want to discount them, but non massive categories too big of itself. If crystal looks sticky and blue, the Gorgon has a master Ulstryx, it's called. It's looking for something. Some myth or secret. I think the riddle is in its stone. I think we have to find out what Ulstryx wants and make sure he doesn't get it. Okay, 11 years later. During these years of peace, Michelle turned her mystic seed until one day it sprouted. Well, maybe sprouted. It wasn't the right word. It, it burst up and so a dirt paradox. Small foul noises. Do you guys found over sparkling eyes? Pinnacles? Well, I sure. They love you. It grew and will be incredibly slow, but perhaps endless. The Gorgon's mark grew and crusted to over one side of Sam's face. It would be a grim reminder of the encounter that day in the Echo Head barn. Sam and Wacky Wild were stopped by the tavern man, residents of that small village in Bosco's Ben Garden, where the Great One was feasted. He thanks them again for slaying the monster and ending the dark days of his life. Sam deflected for a man praise, but glowed inside. Sam and Lone Wolf wedding followed the river tradition. They placed painted stones in a boat, repressed all the cares of their old lives, then they sent it downstream. The night celebrated will carry on long songful and wild sweet. This is what I wanted, letting past go moving forward together. I felt like we could turn into trees on this bank. I go happy with you forever. Yeah. He's got a weapon missing now. Go for me. Okay, we're done. Let's go. Lone Wolf volunteered her 3 days to describe the epic crystal. Is this true? It hasn't always gone smoothly, and progress has mostly drifted along. The meaning of the weird stone have remained incorrupted for years. But today something in her research slides into place. There's history here, and she can now guess where the enemies might be. It explains why we've had a few years of relaxation and peace. It's not what we thought, Sam. Love, listen, imagine you trying to raise an army. What's the first thing you do? Raise an army. Right, an army out of just normal folks. I suppose I find the ones I trust first and be organized about it. Purposeful, you want the right people commanding a symbol. You want a symbol to rally support, wouldn't you? Especially if your people are ancient and sit in their ways. So you're saying our Ulstryx, our master of Gorgons, needs this thing. What is it? Some kind of divine spear as a symbol to help convince other Gorgons to follow it? Yes, that's what I believe. And why does it need to do that? Why does it need a spear? Or why does it need the support of other like it? What is Ulstryx? All interesting questions. What I know is that what I learned from the stone and our mega archives. I was able to find other records of Upscript rubbing. That was my first clue of Upscript. It is like an ancient storytelling device, a way for telling the time-honored myth, but maybe it's different order or fashion. That's what I think. But anyway, sorry, I'm getting swept up. And check the story elements here again. Some of our older legends, you know? That tall tale, kind of a poem. A song in some places, Queen of Seas. I know it will actually. Our stones tell almost the same story, almost according to our version. The spear has laid to rest, and the name of Kevin is it's on one of our maps. So that gives us an advantage, right? We know what it is. But they got a pretty big head start, so I don't know if it has anything to do with this, but Gorgon sightings are picking up again. Now seems like a good time for us to get started. We'll change, remember, all horrific those things are caused, and we couldn't stop them. But we're ready this time, aren't we? As long as we stand together, we're a war new storm season can topple. The shed deepens. The monster group will draw extra monsters cards and end of the battles. Okay. I'm just gonna change that. Don't mind me. This is my one again. Okay, we're gonna move. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's see. What we got here? For things. Main quest is over there. Okay, what's one who wants to be recruited from Pine Forest? Opportunities. In my heart, I hope only for love. Since I was little, I dreamed of weddings, but the blue flame called me, and some fragment of my twisted soul called back. I know I spoke of it before, Sam. I have nightmares that will curl my soul of a place I've never been. A torch house, the blue blaze eating bones are filled red. Have you said that? Are you sure you weren't speaking to a different Sam? Are you being funny? Absolutely not. Please continue. When I asked you to come with me on a little trip, I didn't tell you how far we might be going. I didn't tell you our destination is a place I've dreamed of all my life, or that I would death waits for us there. But you see, following a dream is kind of the last resort for those who can't get back to sleep. No, it's like filling me with confidence. But alright, let's go. Let's go. A thick-grown woodland seemed to invite them under its roots. Wood and damp and the summer herbs that grows here all combine for a holiday zest in the air. Now, when I think of a quiet, peaceful place to go, this is what I think of standing Stones are kind of unusual. Hey, who, who are you dignotes setting up camp on my doorstep? Get away from my ornament stones. This place is yours? Ask his name. Hey, Noonie thought that, didn't see you had weapons. You're outlaws. You don't have to kill me. We were startled, that's all. He's old. My name is Michelle. This is Sam. We're from far away. Michelle, but you're grizzly fighter from my dreams. Hmm? My name is Igvin Odin. Igvin Omnis is how I know my wood rain. I know it seems. Please come with me, Michelle. I'll be on my guard. You should be too. The woodland fellow leads them among the trees to the door of his secluded home. Be welcome. There's brokenness and report also upon my table. Please find enlightenment. I'm doing excellent out here. These old beams have stood me well. I chose luckily a spot, but I had the adventure of my dreaming in it. See, I have dreamed since I was a small boy. Dreams, but I never the most kind, future charm ones. Dreams that portend what may come. My grandmother was a seer. Also, some folks get born with, I suppose. He rigs bright blackberry wine. I was a young man when I got run out of town. It was at the moment they called me. I told them stories would burn, and so they did. It was stray cinder for it blame me. I know that thing came after you, didn't it? But I knew it would happen. I told my mother and ailing father and left before the drunks showed up. My parents got to stay and live happily and visit me often in the later years. Life out here has been lonely sometimes, yeah, but rewarding in many ways, time to time. Folks come and they drink from the well of sights my dreams have filled in me. And now you come, sir. I'm creaking through my final years, but you got the gift to be the next woodland seer. The next woodland seer? Michelle. Yes, it would be the birth of tradition, which only strengthens the magic in the many years I see left for you. You can help keep this world safe, though not in the way you done. I'll teach you. We do have time for that. And it's nice to be wanted, but my journey's not over. These must show through many future incursion. Incursion? I think she could say the same. One I love was working well. He able to visit to live with me. Of course. It's a bit alive, in fact, and it can be drained, but you'll be able to make of it what you want. Michelle, I just thought maybe about your dream. Let's hear, right? Do you think? From outside, tremendous raw uptick shake stones of the house, what do I have to say? Stay safe, dreamer. This place will be devoted by flames. I'm going to live here. I have to make sure that Alright, so she's going to be staying here. So we're going to lose Michelle. After the fighting done, the grateful Ingvar threw a small feast to thank them. Will see it seems to never foresaw this possibility. This random raven monster that would devour he'd build that night. Sam? You're a good friend, Michelle. I hope this is all you want it to be. Most things aren't or not exactly right, but the joy in chasing your desire isn't it claiming them, but it's seeing where they take you and into what company, right? We see. I'm kind of excited. Last we saw, you could always come back to us, right? I guess that's true. In the morning, Michelle and Nicholas see suns off. Over coming years, Michelle will study and glean from wise hemorrhage all she can. With what she able to see in her dreams and the dream of others, many come ill will be averted, but not all. Some days they at home, not far now. Hey Michelle, I'm just having you around. Oh. Okay, this one is gonna be my twin sister, Alice. Anyone? Okay, she does have short hair. There's no facial hair. And then, we're going to do these. Now we're going to get my twin along. Let's see. What's that? And small leader. And it's not what goes Joe's. Alright. Okay. Wondrous, funny, like a shame. Mystery. She's like me, like a wild heart. Definitely a dreamer, so yeah. Alright, it's done. The Gorgons are more widespread than we thought. We're handling it, but the odds are looking increasingly dire. Well, we're lucky we have Alice. She taught half the town how to handle a few basic weapons. It made a big difference in the mood around here. Used to seen them before, seriously. But you heard what Sam said. I've been thinking about this a lot. From the sounds of it, I could be doing way more for us long term in a company like theirs. But Kura doesn't mean much around a world full of Gorgons. What? Leave? But who's going to teach the other half? Those could be a decent job. She was almost beat me the other day. This is the right thing to do. I can't trust down this opportunity to fight. I'll come back and visit, I promise. What?
It's okay.
Not tonight. Can't let this header get too big with me gone, right? We did have a warrior, so I think we can go for another hunter this time. Alright, let's see what the difference happened now with relationship. That's on compete. Okay, we're going to... Okay, we're gonna get skills. No, it's gone. We're gonna prepare ourselves. Oh, okay, we're putting this. A distant cloud of dust of rain drift in the late sky. Rain drags on Wakawa clothes and windmill rolls. Look at that weird bird, it's flying backwards. That's definitely a thing to see. With a last look of fading days, he goes in and especially fishy gust fights him all the way to the entrance. Ah, the door! Wakawa pulls the door closed. The mill keeper's woman named Lilo, strange to them, she provides shelter in a way, and now comes from her cellar with a jug of cool dandelion tea and cup. What a wind! And wouldn't you know, it's no green ingrained. At least it's quieter. You should hear it when the big wheel no one's just listeners, are they? This is really dandelion tea. We honestly don't deserve this much later. I'm fine. I'm happy for the company. Stories Alice here told are already worth whatever hospitality I given. But are you two still set on staying just for the night? Lucky War paused at the postage found pinned to a tavern in a portico. Think you're a hero, dreaming of glory? Dream no more. I'm Jonathan the Trail, and we need you. Come to the land of heroes. Get to bring a new age. Hope for need Ventura. Can't really explain it. Just thinking we need us elsewhere. And in the morning they continue their journey to the place heroes forgot. Alright, let's go. What's happened? If this land was dangerous, we know it by now. This part of the world is full of tall trees. The earth smells like pepper and ash. Fell billows occasionally echoes are answered with silence. The sun's not gone. Which is why it's a good time to pick our night spot. Alice, I should with something I've been meaning to say. Something bad? I don't plan on going back to Wild Hunters. Not for a long while. And maybe not ever. Oh, I miss making everyone laugh. I miss the appling. Please give the old beast my love. But it's hard. I stayed doing the same thing so long now. The same way, calling the same place home, and noise interrupts him. It's come from just ahead, a broken voice, a man's voice. Oh, my eyesight. Approach a cluster of trees and find beyond it a clearing, a road, and a collection of intense people. You know how often we got the excuse? You think you should keep your home safe and do it for nothing? Is that what you're saying? No, please! Is that the... With confirming glance at the poster, Akiwa found and followed. Alice passed it forward. Uh, let me be clear. If you don't have the money, that's fine. It is? Sure, we're heroes after all. It's fair warning to you. We can't be everywhere at once. Heard there's goblins for these hills, and we've been all through burning lately. Haven't a woodbog. Right, you are, said Jonathan. Burning goblins. Alright, here, this is all I got left. My kids are gone. The old woman offers a sack she's been carrying. What's that? A bag? Bag of rice. Yeesh. You tricky old croon. Fine, keep it. But next time it's double, right? And it's coins or meat would be fine. The old woman heft the bag of rice, then head down the road, slow and sad. Need me to follow? Oof, I don't know what to do. What do they even do all day? But they can't afford a little fee. Suppose we could pay her a visit, see if she was lying. Road looks far, sky if no closer now. What's the thing with you guys? Come a long way looking for Jonathan Tree. So we want to be heroes. Oh, did you see my post? What a pose, right? Kaya, didn't I tell you that push would get a couple? You're going to make me put up more, aren't you? Hey, Rakawa, he's thinking we're a couple. What must make you feel good? I didn't mean it that way. Well, you look like you've got some danger in you. Come back to the castle and we can talk. Need a hero skill though? You can handle goblins? Depends how do goblins like to be handled. Already the pleasant day is so unfaded. We don't look new at this, they're not. The road with us, but they are able to follow its ghost to a swampy compound among toppled stones. They arrive at dark, the set in. It belongs to a merchant family once. Then guns. We live in here, low scalp. We made it ours. You're not from the area, that's lucky for you. I'm Medini. Alice! What do you think? Nice? Your castle? Imagine it pretty motivation place to live. It's work in progress. This is a little operation you're looking at. It didn't all happen in a day, of course. Stairwell goes underground. Frozen follow them down the steps. Took me a while to scrap enough brave souls together. What Mummy used to say. She said, "Tell me the name of a brave soul and ask what the height to make the coffin." Mama was a carpenter. Is that explanation? We reached the foot of the stairs in a room thick with odour. Stale food, wave, rook mould to leather. But anyway, here's where we get down to business. Bread bowl, bucket skin, barrel stack, beetroot liquid and boiled beans. Jonathan light the candles and Doe sees torch as it goes. Don't forget bandari. Hmm? You're not wrong to try and get paid. Survival is an instruction command to people, animals, maybe even those lusting in a realm of fire and fear. But you're more monster than hero. Wakiwa. Or is this? You're going to lecture me, aren't you? It's not just one old woman, is it? All the people living here around. You're 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 taking their money, food. That's our work. We collect a fee. In exchange, we protect them from whatever. You think they deserve defense? You don't think they did the same to me if they could? Ugh, I wish Goblin King would come and take you away. I guess that's what I kept smelling. Stain of grumbling cowards. That's enough of your mouth. What were you expecting? Feeble, pure knights? Selfless, noble bodies? That's nice for stories. Look around you, we live in a cellar of a ruined something. Maybe there used to be heroes here, but now they're just spiders. We survivors, we do what we have to, take when we have to speak of. You got some valuable pieces of yourself. Convince them to start. A, a crab may be trying to stay put until other comes along. That's not tiresome way of explaining it at all. I fight because I see all that I could lose. I count it more valuable than my life. If you all draw weapons against us, you say the same as you're ready for that. Silence all the follows, stubborn still dangerous. You are not dealing with children here, little grass charmer. Our weapons are blood, and there's more of us than there are of you. So, thanks for your hero lesson. It was adorable, but we're not really interesting. Well, I am. Lyle. Look, I don't know about the rest of you, but the guy's right. What are we doing here? Hurting people. We lost sight of just everything, right? I want to be shut up, brother. Shut up, brother up, midden. Oh, please, let him talk. You want to be what, Lil? A hero? Well, yeah, of course. That's what everyone wants, isn't it? Come on, Midden. You always played a knight and never bend it, believes. Get out of here, Lid. No, no, why do you stay, Verbrook? Show Lil what happens to heroes. No, Verbrook obliges, without a one or word of any kind, and sling his spear and sweep the young man. Just threw away your chance of survival. There your snarl. Knew you were just a rabid dog in the end, barking the same length as me. What an idiot. Dead. Good. A long week later on a wilderness afternoon, farmers coming. No new cart. Later in the milky was grinned as a distant shadow solved in his shape with a remembered face. Oh, them! They love if I bake out the bear expect. And why wouldn't I? After a month's campfire, Rockywa and Alice drink a little. Good having the sky off them. Good smell of dry built stone and bread green. What's wrinkling you? Said you were leaving the company for good. Guess that still got me thinking. I was talking about starting fresh, wasn't I? Some other place. Deciding against it though? I was going somewhere, I thought, but really I just want to go anywhere. Anywhere new is it's your old thing, I know. They call it roaming want, travelling longing, or also got potatoes and market sauce frying up. Thanks, that'd be nice. You know, you remind me of people I grew up with, pushing hard on whatever wouldn't push back. Why do you think I ended up out here, very short of all over? All you've told me and all I can divine about you, you'll always be needed elsewhere. Good folks are needed everywhere. Yes, and answer that call if you can. When you can, just don't underestimate the value of having a place to come home to. Pop. Oh, ah. The food in the pan complains. Layla scoot back to her kitchen. Was a good thing, you know. I'm glad with how we managed it. all their fault taking the lives of those two bandits. Will wait on me. Glad otherwise would be alright. The young objector was run through. He fell back, crimson smear paint the wall, but he fell into a familiar arms. His sister, Madeline, abandoned all else, ran to stunts, wound. Afterwards, the two were left with a pair of local healers, and the bloody inheritance of the bandits taken. The brave boy recovered. It was near thing, but I mean, who's ever alright? I'm not alright. I'm less and less alright. Only fear that commoners won't be ready to forgive them. Lucky Burton was a poster that pulled him across the world, though creased and stained, old inks gleams and firelight. No other means to be heroes, I suppose. He raised the paper into the bowl and flicked it into the flame. Yeah, Jane, you're now in my game. Well, shoot. If it weren't for those hardwood, chainsaw would have been completely waste of time. Ugh! I forgot how much work actually takes down a tree is. You think in our line of work it would be the most extent thing we do in a day? No, me, I was all wobbly too. I think it's different muscles from the fighter ones. Lone Wolf could probably tell you the details. So how about it? Are you in the market for a new staff? The stuff looks particularly magical. Since when are you expert? I don't need to be an expert. Look at that grain. It's gorgeous. Is it just me, or do the trees seem to be rather closer in? It was not just her. Then forget the wood, let's beat it. Maybe if we had more people. No, I don't want to fight that poor thing. Woodlands has council and increasing. See where tonight, have no care and I'm watching. Here through maybe Commons Rift, isn't it dangerous, as we believe? Click. Creek. Crash. Huh? Where's Sam? Down here. Sam stood unbroken hidden cavern of a hunting pit. His one's got unscrapped into the dark rock hole. You survive, okay, Sam? How far down are you? Oh, far enough. My own error is going to put the others at risk, isn't it? We're close to where those things were spotted. If this is a trap, it's going to be a race to get him out. Okay, I'm going down and get him. It didn't take Lone Wolf long at all. She climbs Noble down and helps Sam back to the top. And no moment too soon. I can't shoot out in front of him. We're gonna to post. I'm in the hell. You're not black, little red. We fought to the end of the forest and we were slow. Oh. Hmm. Oh no. Never mind. Oh. I tend to see if we can cheat the time a bit. Okay, we can scout later. I need to give us time. When the moon gone, all the stars seems happier. Remind me of our travel hall before you face darkness in the window. A single cuddle and can seem blind into darkness. Forest lit spark. Anyway, it's good omen. Brighten stars. Yeah, what is an omen of? I can't really tell you what they mean specifically. I also think maybe listen is point. Quieting yourself enough to hear the voice of extinction. That's good. If it gives you confidence, I just say don't trust omens over much. Remind me, I can still remember the story. He's got more. Good story. Oh, what fire! Damn, this is pretty difficult. Oh, hello. Oh hell no, we're gonna accidentally kill him. So first we're gonna move Sam. We're gonna get him. And you're gonna open the door. Unless you run out of time like that. Okay, my sister's gonna. Oh, my sister's run out of time as well. Oh my god, everyone's out of time. Kill. Oh crap, one person. She can't do anything. Not so tough, was it? Not really goes around point. But I remember this one. You know me feeling like we are ants who've killed spiders on top of themselves. And the victory gives us confidence, but you suppose it may give us too much. We might slip up. Anyway, I got a bit up, guys. Oh my god. I'm back. Possibly that I was started to worry about, honestly. Why does, oh good. Okay, I got extra days. Okay, well, this is how the day goes. Whew. I wasn't imagining such peaceful place, sad really, but reason we came here. That looked like a water slide. A non game? Quick break? The cavern of the sea spoil lies at heart. A magnificent canyon sides of the canyon are smooth and sheer marble blue and pink, molded and mushed by the hands of Titans when the world was clay. Now the stone is hard and sharp and below. The canyon's deep place are strung with fragment, clear waterfalls and ruffled greenery. The mouth of the cave is hidden. Its damp shadow and fern feathers shadows, but some spots it and leads the way inside. Smell that? Someday I want to go with you To the... Oh, I don't know. Sounds like the ocean. Go slow, love. A lot of holes and ridges. Some follow his own echoes into the dipping depths. New eyes has scraped these walls in centuries. The air is pickled and stink. Some, some smoother down here, but look at the ceiling. It seems to go up and up. The distinct glimmers, almost like high windows glass, maybe quartz. You know, if I had a guess, I would say it all used to be underwater somehow. Lone Wolf? Hmm? This looks like the end of the tunnel. Carved and firm and ancient. Go cord. That thing's been down here for how long? Gunpoint. How did it survive? The air chamber is clear and almost sweet. The corpse of the great guardian shivers inside its corpse. Sam approached the edge field. The spear glass light grand. Its radiation power. It's just strange. What kind of this thing would it mean to me at them? The poem is an oral hymn. My guess is that the hero queen who wields this lance is incredible. It's actually a Gorgon. Love, doesn't that open up a lot of possibility? I suppose we can't worry about it, but also it's kind of emblem to them, me a path of a hero. As Sam gripped the spear, noises growled out the channel. By the sound of it, a horde of Gorgons beast is pouring towards the chamber. We need to hope that they don't cut off our escape. I don't think we survive if we stay here. I need to check something. Okay. Inspection mode. Okay, don't skip gear. Okay. And okay. I think that's why equipment's getting picked. Awful noises and rank smell rush out the dark. Oops. This is doomed fight. If we try to hold our ground to distance, we're not trapped, but entered from a different tunnel. Skit, squirt. But if she's right, our way might still be open. Let's avoid as much fight as well. Want me to lead? Escape is the only option. Escape alive. Can't find. Sneak it for these. Okay, Jean's made it out. My turn. In the shadows. Uh-oh. We got to get moving. They're coming. Okay, you're gonna stand with him. Shoot. Must have been this time. There's Wildermyth and ORG. Okay, we got out. Great. Shield. We left that canyon and cave behind. The enemy's Trojan is in our hands. We should be joyful, but we knew a clash is coming. Untenambir, we all have talents and we best use them, hone them to help each other. Prepare winning one hill doesn't decide anything. We can only hope this small victory buys us time. 11 years of peace follows. 2 new enemies. Alice took up with a soft-hearted lady who lives at the edge of the pondering. Once would patch the roof, one would weed the garden, and Alice marveled at how fulfilled she felt by her side. Lone Wolf and Alice enjoyed talking about the old days over a campfire. Lone Wolf would pause sometimes and ask Alice if they had done the best they could. Alice would always assure her that they had. Lone Wolf planted a tree for each life she hadn't been able to save. Rocky Ware spent a month tracking a golden stag. As he finally raised his weapon for the kill, the stag looked at him straight in the eyes and laughed. Rocky Ware went home with a prize greater than a set of antlers. Sam was visited once by a woman cloaked in ivy. The spirit laid 3 futures out for Sam to pick from. After careful deliberation, one was finally picked. Lone Wolf and Sam's son has reached adventurer age. Kettle Drakesborough had joined the World Hunt as a hunter. I have a son! Ah! Why do I have 2 bows? I know. Alright, she's done. This is my son. We do have plenty of legend. Okay. Do you have more legend? Oh, my son's also one too. You gonna do that for your mother? Okay, that's what we can do. Some storms batter compromise into combative neighbours, grudge a new shelter in bitter weather. The rains had been falling for a full week with brief interludes of tense massive cloud and drifting branches. The mountain snow melted and water roomed from the heights. The sea rose and roared at the shore, flung waves ever further. Rivers conquered their banks and marched wider. The valleys turned into huge brackish lakes. Loonland woods and the dams of dry times were swept away as creatures of all shapes and kinds sought escape from the choking floods. You think our Ulstryx poisoned the weather after all this time? Why? How? With what? There's no rational explanation for this conclusion, catastrophic. I believe all this are more connected than we thought. Oh, someone's at the door. A strange party of vision begs a fire. They appear to be on edge. Here is a common dwelling and also very soggy. Anon, you're fantastic, aren't you? Welcome here. Why you come? The haggard man behind the horns, calling himself Anon, take a long breath and turns to address Wakiwa and the rest.
Ask my wife.
Hmm?
Ask my wife. She sent me. Can you believe that? At my advantage age, I grew here bare, a Greenfield bluff. You know, it looks different.
His two underlings shift and wrestled their agreement as they dry out. Must be about the flooding.
Nah,
You know why the
no, everyone knows. It's those tentacles, the Gorgons. They bring runes on us all.
which Gorgons
They're blue.
that checks out. But I mean, who's there?
The Gorgons are flooding the world. They set it in motion, and it can't be stopped. Almost.
How? None of this should be possible. I mean, the rain, the melts, the sea.
You're right. It shouldn't be. The gate balance should be unstable. But somehow they thrown it over. Over torrents, for the sea. As the sail sleeps, tuck down our winds.
This is Ulstryx. I knew it would be.
Ulstryx, no, it's the Gorgons. I'm saying, bees have our warrants. Hemming in, my wife's inside, dry and warm. You need to talk to her.
Hammett, but you slipped by them?
Either way, it had to be me. I'm a master at looping the light. I tend to be missed.
You speak at a slant, though lying whiskers.
My whiskers might be sly, but my lips are honest. I'm Aaron.
He certainly gives us an option. A strange one, but this weather, these floods, what else can go on?
If you want to watch the world sink beneath the rising sea and watch land things perish, then you're exactly where you need to be with beauty sense.
Anand turns the lump of soaked fabric on the table.
Here's a is words. I mean, it's a map. Sorry, I try hold quickly. Follow the map. Come to our one. Learn for yourself. You can deflect this realm, doom, and the land of all safe.
I need water for that. The shadows deepened, all monster group was your extra muscle card in every battle. My throat totals up out. Now, where are my people? So this is my son. Hello, my boy. He is. He's like his mother. He likes a bow. He's also a bow. Let's see my son's personality. I think he would be more poet than romantic. Then leader. Healer. Then bookish. And go for and this. Get some. He loves his parents. So Wild Heart is definite. Okay, he's got this. Loyal. You think you learned that for his mother? No, Portfoot first. And loyal. Okay. You are. Fun? No, I spelled it wrong. I'm gonna come Noir. Okay. I'm gonna confuse his dad's face. Um. I'm gonna give him his dad's bed. Name. I think I'm gonna give him his dad's skin. And then his mother's hair. Okay. Okay, that's my son. I'm gonna change his age. 18. you can be 18. And then we're gonna make them 30. Because she's young and she doesn't have a boyfriend. We could make Alice date Noah. But they both are hunters. Well, they could always meet someone. So I want to know 18 as well. She's technically was young when she joined. Because I want more kids. um. Okay. Noah slept unsoundly the night that poured through the window was colder than anticipated, but then there was also Noah. What? Bling 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 blink. Wake up, no, we have somewhere to go. Why? Where? What time is it? Time to be on the road. I'm sorry for the rest. Anyway, grab your gear. My gear? So in the middle of the night, they went where they went. Alice knew. Where am I going? There you go. Parents shouldn't know. Those mountain journey ends here, I hope. It's been a long trek. Campfire have been mostly quiet. When she was spoken of their destination, Alice kept her descriptions spares. She mentioned a cave and pool of water. Gazing into the pool is supposed to give you some kind of, I don't know, a revelation. The cloud of a past was settled on her forehead, a subtle content. Why does this mountain look less stone than your face? Just look for anything chasmic. I mean, like a cave or a chisman. They climbed down the rocks through the display bogs and discovered the hidden mouth of a cave. But what are you hoping to find here? The gap in my life and pain to live with, but I can't explain. I want to know why. Pain, our courage of you to face it then. No, it's necessary. They came upon the pool, not far inside, but there's someone standing before it. Alice, I'm Nan. Good to meet you. You know my name. Since you were a child, I watched your progress. I knew you were destined to meet one day. How beautiful. I heard this call, pool of visions. You heard wrong. In fact, it's a pool of vision. Here you can see what would happen if you were to change one decision in your life. Was it like a window of regret then? Life, inspiration, of relationship that would be. What are you saying? That's what happened. You got certain emotions. In any case, you may only look once, and only after you defeat the challenge. Challenge is you, isn't it? I am the challenge. Alice literally just said that. I really committed. In any case, come and get some. Milo. The final blow leaves the warrior none these on weaponless. Oof. She falls to her knees. You right? Sorry about that. You beat me fairly and proving your worth as a warrior. Take one look into the pool and the revision. However, you should know that while you can see what would have been, you can never change what was. I step forward as Nan step back. She leans by the glimmer blue water, smells of the damp minerals and coveriness filled her nose, gazes into the pool and sees nothing but the bottom. Until she sees herself almost as she is now, out of time. Place is a place she hasn't quite forgotten. She can't remember what happened here, but there's a knife inside her sense it'll hurt. She speaks to someone, and the word comes to her is flashed. Brother! Her brother is preparing to go on a journey. They argue and he turns away. Suddenly she feels like an ache watching him go, realizing he never came home again, though she waited years. I let him leave. But in this season, Alice follows and convinces him to stay. They live after and go on in their whatever small village this was. Neither of them leave home, and they live wondering what they might have been if they made a bolder choice. She stands with the memories in the pool faded, water light dance on the dark cave roof. You never told me about your brother. I suppose I was trying to forget. I didn't even recall. We lived, or how we, or what we. I think he must have died somewhere, far from home. I must have left after that and buried my memories. Then today, in sense, you got your brother back. Further, take his own glance into what might have been. Akiwa too decided to have a look, and then they filled out quite eyes under info. Legend point 1. Okay, that's done. Where's the mission? So I'm gonna scout here. Meet Anna and there's a hello. Ooh, Sam's got an opportunity. So I never told anyone. In fact, he often wondered whether it had truly happened at all. Essentially, a death curse has been laid on his head as a boy. The words of some weird witch whose wrath has been stirred. A wooden voice shrieked some sleep. Vision, often nights, of a shattered moon. Many years went by. Spring pulled up by Sam began to feel a clutch a hand at his heart. And alas, he confidence in someone. He chose the person he cared the most of all. Cottage is just this way. How are you doing? How's the breathing? I'm fine. I said it's not like it raised me away quite yet. They travel the whispering home of an exile, an old mystic reputed to have studied the curse and veil counters. I do wonder, I wonder what implies an exile who tinkers and curse. I see what you're saying, why they're exiled, right? And should the matter, I think I think we ostracize people sometimes just because they see things different. And today, tonight, I feel like we could use that uncommon perspective. What's the lady called? Mona was the name. I heard Mona Donhard. Trees, is it? Wakeful trees again. All mumbling and malpepped. From far side of the cottage, her creaky voice blurred. Is it the trees, or the breeze between them? Or the hair of the proud owls muttering to mock my ears on the most markless nights? Whatever you be, laughing old dragons, even man or bones, if you creep hanging to my cottage doors, be warned I'm no more soul for a tooth, nor treasure for a. Easy now, we're just some well-meaning strangers here to talk. Well-meaning, we shall vote. Oh! There her lantern light finds their faces, and a laugh spills from her, bubbly, wet, warm laugh. Oh ho ho! It's the two coughed travellers. Yahoo! Yahoo! Come inside. It's late, but my stove going there. Pig feet picked 9 years. Chicken. Our chap the swimmer. They tell the exiles about Sam's curse and chicken cook in blue bath. Curse hex are really extension of nature, agents of a wild will, like beast, like fire, eating, breathing, destroying. Once a curse is spun into emotion, it follows a course of chaos. The trick then is to trap it, to lure it out of the life it circle and bind within the new bond. Sure, I know how to do this, but the cost always steps. How well we are low on alternatives, so I think we do whatever you propose. If you're set on it, then there's something you must go, and you must not well enjoy it. What you find them, but your retrievement something a stone. That stone was buried in a cave, well hidden. There are few objects power in the world to fit to be a home, a prison for a curse. A dwindle stone, green and bright. I hope I am the only one who knows its location. When I ink their map and mark tunnel opens. I'm not set on going through this, not all just rushing away. If we die, let's die together, come on. Water rubbed this cave into soft parts of the planet. There are good cool air, strange ancient smell. Notice that omen, the smoke of old incense, its moon spice, burnt in antique for blessings beryl. That's what I've been smelling, they burned it in. Autumn rain for winter moon. Oh yeah, sometimes I need too. Wait, are you saying it means something specifically, or just some comment on stuff again? Later we can discuss it, dear. Not potential. Down through the dimming narrow of the cave, they stoop until Lone Wolf pulls up. Half-broken wall here, made by people. They squeeze sidelong between decaying stonework. Absence of a door implies the building had no intention to return. Generally, that makes sense. If you're stone hoard of say it's a stone gem, you don't provide easy point of access. A brilliant light seeps from minerals, veins next chamber. How old is this mortal combing away like keepsake? Actually, this may be neither piece of the puzzle for me. She said it was a buried. I didn't think she meant by buried. It reads Everlasting Rest, now created our brightest hero, Aria Ancestors, who tore our world from the talons of hunger evil, and gave her life to free us from the training. The jewel we're meant to find, it has to be, down there with her bones. We can dig carefully, it's fine. Further dig grey-blue soil and ash. The cave clouds up their foreheads stins and they don't speak. Chop and scuff shovel. Echo grunts heavily breath. Bring deeper and deeper the hole winding the soil which smells smoke and sharps. And then crash. In the earth where they dug a green jewel, not as strung, not like anyone's treasure, but like a tool to drape from the belt. Hey, you want to hold it, or shall I take it? Look inside upon the forehead, light shone and steadied, glance like sun sword over the hills, forgotten face origin. Assume you're going recruiting something. Honestly, I don't know. They exit the way they came in, leaving only dust and defense monument. But she, don't think is no more. What do you figure this means? Oh, this is what does this mean? You're asking. With soundless shouts, the ghost streams forth. I'm sorry, we need shit. It did. The split turns to smoke and then to nothing. Both and Sam don't pause long. They embark again for the cottages of exile. Despite the feeble weather, the campfire are louder than their conversation. Looks good tonight, huh? You always look good. And you're always dead. From the smell of the wild fen, black bell, tell them they've turned. The trees of birds stay as they were the evening. You okay? We're almost done. I hope so. I'm sorry, it's something I want to say no more. I heard that's my inequality to Unravel all this. If we had time, in ordinary custard, I want to pursue a few difference. Sam? We need to chat aside friends. I was just standing back there. Lee, what comfort? Found the old stone monument where you said it would be. In the tomb where it was, some would say a hollow place. No, I'm sorry, I was sure it was just an ill-framed spot. We retrieved it anyway. Come along, I fry some clips. Yeah, well, I also wondered after touching it. The stone is heavy as brass, but bright and clear. The light inside it makes our mind go a place we don't fully recognize. Always pretty worrisome, you know? You need to awake the full thing, keep a curse in, ancient thing from Eve, when the world was less still. They were born in earth, they were crafted olden mystic, and those gods are deep and glade, who made the dwindled militia, millstones from the wind. Should we understand what she's saying? You learned this somewhere. It's when I was young, I lusted for these stones. They were the only thing I seen that could be kept from me. Kept from you? Well, no, I only mean I'm a hermit scholar. You see, of course, I would want them for study, but clearly they're quite rare. The cottage air seems somehow colder than outside. As cold as the night we came here for. And with exile has taught me a pale pretty once. I no longer wish to hold one. I wish for nothing to be held, nor any birds to be caged. All her arting appeared unmoved, even the dust has kept its place, as if the woman was simply sitting, waiting for their return. You know what I mean, Sam. Your life is held in the bandages by the curse. You never earned. Now that I think on it, you should have lynched, with under the urging to remove you. Pushing it off would be pointless, I guess. For love, that's not much I trust, except you. I do trust you. Whatever you decide, I'm fully there. I bring the stone out now, indeed. None of those broad candles. Holding it against Sam can't help but unnerved. The light inside the dome. Yes, it looks like it's just the same. Bone lowly pulse. Suggestion of a sound. He feels his bones beating the true fast wind. One tugs it from Sam's half offered hand. What we attempt today is not a dangerous thing. You may watch your own work, but don't interfere. Cutting a curse is easier than removing one. A large share of this risk is mine, if that comforts you. Now I must fuss with the jewel, and with Sam. My poet's ingrate. I believe it should allow me to reach out to him. A Fogham Bong hung in front of Sam's future, and he's been asked to leap past it. But this is why they came to the house. born exile, one under an heart, someone who has come to place no one else goes. The lights were changed, and does the window stays open, but day is dust within bushfall. When the face goes blank, I must tell you, lower your defense. I want feel natural, big, strong knight, silly creature like you, to surrender. I'm trying to. You're starting to. It's okay. Enough. And turn is she first dawn of inkling between them, because she'd been joined Warfield with nothing but the mouldering force by mine. Sam and the woman wanna connect. The next stone is sought and bound to them. In the cottage, the two lone wolves, the only silence, the ghost of light, and the experience on their faces. But Sam appeared the nauseous spectre of a thing even a book forgot. Something has been trapped inside the stone since charred time. He wants to withdraw somehow, or shout, but finds even the notion brushed away, as by Moorish hand, playing a long seam hand and sharp of nail. Sam, love, say something. If you need me to stop it. A shadow presence exiled his body. Sam could feel it leaving his heart, the smell of fresh blood. For a moment, pain contorts Minna's face, and wild colours swirls under her skin. But the shadow goes quickly into the jewel, takes its place with whatever was once there contained. Stop, he's saying. Stop now! Oh yes, of course, we are finished. It all ends very suddenly. The dogs are quiet. Lone Wolf leaps to catch Sam before he hits the floorboard. Ugh. Hey, I got him. I'm really myself again. And oh, my prison. He let the jewel tumble across its horns with a happy stomp. Shattered like a whimper precious little egg. Sam gained his feet. You're not. But what happened? The house explodes. Mana stands tall and ragged veins. Ah, delicious morons. Thugging fools. Remember this moment, Savior. It. Cough, cough, cough. Mana, what did you just do? Oh, how growly man growls. The tragic and tough-eyed twinkling thing. And wonderful news. You need more. Call me Mana John Hart. I will never need to wear so cruel's name again. Call me Zulta, for I am she. I'm the Vulture Queen herself. My power came home at last. Oh, but you were so easily fooled. I might even believe you had Zivus, the spirit of my servant, reside in you. No, for I wouldn't certainly felt it. I'll say, when you were young, yours is the voice. But how pleasant that you will finally understand. How many times on a night when the new moon has Sam woke with a murmur in his ears, whispering of a absent woman's lips, whisper wide and pitch as it went away, recording as it said one dream. Yours, the voice I heard all my life. Yes, I'm your first mother, and how special you are to me, child. Observe, Mr. Rabbit, we fulfilled all my dreams. Love? I think your talents and for me once again, but you worked hard on my behalf. I'll reward you then rip your veins up. So in that spirit, they struggled towards her and our house of all, but like a feather in the smoke, one vanished. In a barren cocoon later along the road home. At least the curse seems gone. It does? Seems like it would be gone. I'm sure it. Well, I found a way to undo whatever we did. Time and its mountain tend to pull me to path apart. Down distance, when the more may cross. Doubtless I won't lay eyes on that visitor voice woman again, not in the story. Ew, we messed up, didn't we? Where's the main quest? Okay, I should have bought Peter. Oh well. The rain hasn't let up much. The summer earth is soggy and stingy like corpse hails. Have sunken and dead mice fluted the field. People are moved towards the mountains. Going by Annan's map, we're nearly there. Stay wary. No needles risk expect anything. Now when we find out whatever we hooked fish or heroes. I've heard it said that to cut noses is gain dangerous friends. Gorgons are swarming these days, choking us, drowning us. The whole world is near its limit. Any chance may be the only chance. Huh? What was that? You're kidding. Oh no. I'm invisible! Hi. Oh, let's go. Okay, I got I gotta move, so I'm gonna go here. And then you're gonna take this one down. Okay, no, got her. Ah, you got in the wall. Oh. Blub, blub. Well, that part about the Gorgons was true. Now it's to see about the rest of it. You're not Ted, are you? Anna emerged rather suddenly from the damp shadows, standing before the rich framed tunnel. So, you have made it. You have made it. So you have made it. Road deeper leads them into the dark. The earth walls slimed and black screen of water slosh either side of the heavily river path. So now, plop from the ceiling's bottom beam, clearly being burst into place.
Don't take any offer. Tunnel may be fallen in. Woman's what's
Deep in earth walls give way to the planet. The flowing water follows caverns channels away from the main tunnels to some dark end. When will you abandon this place?
Oh no, we can't. Do you want breakfast?
Please mind afternoon.
But we're not to the school. We have breakfast with her.
And shows the way inside the market passage. The weird smell beckons from the other side.
Here the idea spam and boot are more distant.
Blech! Well, did you offer them some?
Sure, I did. No one wanted to look more. Sure, I kept saying.
Some kind of home, isn't it? This is what you all imagine?
Adventurous. This is some drunk, I know.
Yes, I am Boulder. I said, I was born in the horizon or otherwise cultural to spirit of salt and rock.
Just get said a lot. But no actual truth.
Right to complete false. You two are married to each other?
I'm mostly married.
In times of strife is nice. Let's stay our course. The reason we're here, the wolf can behold us. Brute speaks reason language. You come because you must defeat the grooms. Is that right? We were told you knew harm. I know what Gorgon did. A leader I learned him Ulstryx. A man tuck in the ball, vegan mush looks shroomy gruel with some kind of green hole dressing. Ulstryx. True. We knew that name well enough. Yet Ulstryx raised a great number of children, and they went to the valley of god beast Matona, and of that great god beast they made Futura, the great time. Belle gazed on her audience of the three of them beneath massive horns of uttering, her face a scroll, Twitter already features. Unfinished his meal, pulled out his beard and wiped it on his bowl. Who? Matona. Matona is an ancient one, keeper of balance. With an insurmountable balance of Matona keeps all opposite force of this world in harmony. Because of Matona's death, that throws off the weather, and the sea and the peace. And all will turn into a big blue growth soup. Earth the carrots and beans, and yield onions. So that's why Ulstryx needed his army to slay a god. Well, what was the point of the spear we bled over? Wasn't that supposed to be the symbol he needed to unite whoever Gorgons behind the crusade? What's the matter? It's this. Matwana cannot die. She's petrified. The reason I called you here is that I've been holding a certain restoration spirit still from the roots of the extinct bullfrog flower I called it. Root beer. A medicine? My root beer should be able to restore the great man if you can get to her. My brewing goddess Felder. Well, assume all that's true. Why Earth? Don't you have your own black eyes? The deep down some of it is we're afraid so our people are made frail. Waters was down. The Gorgon's leader is stronger and fearless, so too are his hordes. We are too old, slow, and scared to die. Gorgons aren't going to let us do this thing, are they? And do we know where to go? And are we sure reviving this god beast will fix everything? The Fairhand groans quite quiet, asks, but I answer all your questions. Over breakfast I'm still hungry. It's saltworm. Bud is true to her word, and as Aaron serves as a bowl of rum, she draws a spherical map upon the wall. There's a book. The food is surprisingly good. Leslie then hands over her heen ale, single sealed open bottle. Soon they are on their way again. They carry the hope of all the land and its creatures, and fill a bottle. Front of Okay, that's just metal. Okay, Sam, you're gonna go by him and help him. Down those feet. Yeah, one over here. Okay, there's two entries there. Oh. What is it? Okay, doesn't make her ship over here to me. I'm gonna catch up to Sam. Oh, there it is. Goodbye. Right, let's go. Let's go. Also, case of a final campsite. I'm proud to stand with you, Gorgon Slayers. I'm proud to defeat the end here among my friends, the greatest hero I know. Be sure of your gear. This last step. We prepared. Okay, we're gonna get these people prepared. Add resources. Okay. 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 We're gonna remove this for our melee weapon. Okay, that will do. Yeah, so she's got some bow. I'm fine. Got my bow. I'm. Oops, I got in my bow. Um. A new one. What happened to these? Huh? Amazing, the thing's gone. A second weapon. Look at this. Why is it swapping them around? I don't get it. Okay. And then his father. What happened to... Is it not gonna show me what it is? Why is it gone? Is it not gonna show me what's in my inventory, are you? Okay, we're gonna have a great spear. And a great sword. And then we're gonna have him. And we're gonna get your lovely stuff, man. I think that is remove equipment. Alright, this should be done. The value of the gold beast, Mortona, We knew we were set up for an unwinnable fight. Even in relentless rain, it was a beautiful place to die. We stand a chance, Sam. Don't get down about it, yeah? Good old Noah. You too? Let's keep our courage as long as we can. You know what? I'm sick of water. Good luck if you want to catch me bathing after this. The sky griefs, the woods, stones. What are you going to want to do? Clear path climbs ahead to whatever waits. Alright, we're gonna kill you. Oh, see you there. Everyone. So I've got to make it to the point. What's the new one who can move? Dead. Coming. Coming wire from the sun. Took cover, god damn it. That thing's glitched. Okay, roll. I'm gonna bring everyone over here. There we go. Listen, now's the time. Look at this thing. You exist, I guess. Climb up and slip its neck. As an evil veld of naval bottle, just going to port the thing. don't need to follow my wall. See, Giles is a fortified head, and the god beast, Motherson, is spice sweet as well inside. It's not working, is it? Oh well, we're out of time. But look, he's here. I always felt such a relief. I thought most of it I did, but as the end approached, I began to doubt. And it was fear that struck me. I stood my ground, Ulstryx came on. When the first land of rays from the fold, to say two words were born out of one. Ulstryx, a mighty and arrogant Gorgon, a hero that was created in mistake, and he dreamed he meant it. Very little has even been known of this thing, that serum and soil beneath the tide. We know the Gorgons are old, so maybe they aren't easily moved. When the two hoped we threw him some supplies, but it's possible we were these fools from the very beginning. We puzzled stone and shoes that spit of particulars. We struck again a blow. I think I'm taking it. The all grumbling plunge of Gorgon Erlin gave my story to tell. Our species cast a as the grumbling necessities Gorgons we ran together rose behind him, temporary of the extensive god. And an ocean rose while the rain fell, and the eyes of the world turned to mud. For why I'm sure his liberty's dream would place royalty. The rain stopped. They won't. Alright. Let's go this way. Okay, what take these on? This way through. Cover for protection. Oh yeah. Thank you, little. Just flung this little friend. Okay. I just want him dead. Oh, he did. The mighty Ulstryx finally crumbles before us. His reeking corpse twits still. It was over. Some would say we saved the world, and we did save the emperor of it, who covered this real coal of life, held it away from the water, carried it into the next morning. Through the wreckage, loss, destruction, it would take time for the water to go down, memories to lose their bite, rebuild, to heal, and maybe to live a new life someday. But also was just one of many. Ugh. The end. Ta-da! You won! Did we? Okay, let's read this. We got Lone Wolf build a lodge that attract like-minded hunters. Euphorious. Days were spent tracking the woods and nights spent exacting what they had. Noah gathered as many of her companion stories and could could and enlist Alice and losing them. I remember that one. Nice done. Alice got up to see the sunrise every morning often. She insisted on company. Not all eyes were born to gaze upon the same thing at the same extremely of the day. Shh, Noah, breathe it in. We can take a single dawn of granted, not anymore. Finally, an end to madness. Hey, I'm bored. Want to hunt something? And I stabbed at my sister. Working well, I took up the mountain and convinced a few of us to form a band. We could call ourselves the Wild Hunters, you know, since it's not being used anymore. No. Sam showed up one day as the new god of the world has tipped off your tongue. I know what you want. Don't 2 hours. Don't. How did you? Just don't. Okay, we did it. Promote, 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 promote. Yeah, we did it! Hi, Michelle. So I've got all about you. We did it! Yay! So that's that complete. You got all these. The next one will be this, and then we will continue onwards from there. So I hope you enjoy. Until the next part. Goodbye.